All right, today we're diving into one of the biggest, most important upgrades ever for blockchain, account abstraction. And look, this isn't just some minor tech update. It's a complete rethink of how wallets work. And it promises to make crypto way simpler, a whole lot safer, and frankly, ready for everybody. But let's just be real for a second. For a technology that's supposed to be the future, why does using crypto still feel so difficult? I mean, you're juggling these incredibly long, complex addresses. You're constantly worried that one wrong click could mean losing everything. This has been the single biggest roadblock to getting everyone on board. Just think about the difference for a minute. With your everyday apps, right? If you forget a password, you just click a button and you reset it. You've got backups, two-factor authentication, all that good stuff. But with a traditional crypto wallet, what the pros call an externally owned account, or EOA, your entire financial life is hanging by the thread of a single 12-word phrase. If you lose it, it is game over. There is no customer support. It's just gone. Yeah, so this old school wallet model creates some pretty serious roadblocks. You're basically forced to become your own security expert, you live with this constant fear of total loss, and you're stuck with these super rigid rules, like having to go buy a specific crypto token just to pay for a transaction. This is not how we get your friends and family into Web3. It's just not. So how do we fix this whole mess? Well, the solution is actually incredibly elegant and really powerful. We have to upgrade our wallets. We need to stop thinking of them as simple keychains and start thinking of them as programmable, smart accounts. And that right there is the core promise of account abstraction. So what is account abstraction really? At its heart, it's a technology that literally turns your crypto account into a piece of programmable software, a smart contract. This means your account is no longer chained to a single private key. Instead, it's run by flexible code. And that completely changes the game. The fundamental shift here is from keys to code. Your wallet is no longer just a digital lockbox. It becomes its own smart vault. You can write custom rules for how it works, for security, for recovery. You're no longer totally dependent on that one terrifyingly easy-to-lose private key. Your account's logic becomes as flexible as any other piece of software. Now you might be thinking, okay, how does this magic actually happen without, breaking the entire blockchain? So we're going to take a quick peek under the hood at the most popular way this is done on Ethereum, a standard known as ERC-4337. So this new system creates a totally different flow behind the scenes. First, instead of you signing a transaction, your smart account creates what's called an intent. Then, a service called a bundler grabs these intents and packages them up. After that, they're sent to a global entry point contract that makes them happen. And finally, and this is the magic part, a paymaster can jump in and pay your transaction fees for you. All of this complexity is hidden, giving you a totally seamless experience. Okay, so the tech is super impressive, but what does it actually do for you? Let's talk about the real-world benefits. How does this finally make Web3 feel less like an expert-level video game and more like the apps we all use every single day? First up, a massive upgrade in security. You can say goodbye to that constant fear of losing your seed phrase. With account abstraction, you can set up social recovery through trusted friends or family. You could require multiple people to sign off on big transactions. You can even use the biometrics on your phone, Face ID or fingerprint, or set up two-factor authentication, just like you do with your bank account. Second, we finally get flexible payments. And this is huge. You no longer need to hold a specific blockchain's native token, like Ether, just to pay for things. You could pay your fees in a stablecoin, like USDC. Or, even better, the app you're using can sponsor the transaction and just pay the fee for you, creating a truly gasless experience. And third, we unlock a whole suite of advanced features. You can now batch multiple things together, like an approve and a trade, into a single click. For gaming, you can grant session keys, which give the game temporary permission to make moves on your behalf, so you don't have to sign every single tiny action. And you can finally set up scheduled and automated payments, just like a normal bank. So, we've seen what it is and what it does right now, but where is this all going? Let's zoom out and look at the adoption curve and the truly mind-bending long-term impact this technology could have on the whole market. This technology didn't just appear out of nowhere. It's been a journey of almost a decade. The idea was first floated by Vitalik Buterin way back in 2015. It took all the way until 2023 for the first major version, ERC-4337, to actually go live. And now, the upcoming Pectre upgrade in 2025 is about to hit the accelerator. paving the way for full native account abstraction across the entire network. Yeah, this Pectra upgrade is the next really big catalyst to watch. It brings in a proposal called EIP 7702, which does something incredibly clever. It allows all those millions of existing traditional wallets to temporarily act like smart accounts for just one transaction. It's a brilliant bridge, really, letting the entire ecosystem start using the benefits of account abstraction without forcing everyone to migrate to a brand new wallet. But the long-term vision, well, it goes so far beyond just a better user experience for us humans. It's setting the stage for something much, much bigger: the collision of artificial intelligence and blockchain. And this is where we get to this incredible idea of an internet of agents. And this is the end game. Think about it. In the future, autonomous AI agents are going to need a way to actually participate in the economy. They'll need to own assets, pay for their own server costs, and get paid for the services they provide. Well, account abstraction is the perfect solution. It's a programmable, secure, native digital wallet for an AI, creating the foundational layer for a brand new machine-to-machine economy. And this leads us to our final, pretty provocative thought. Account abstraction isn't just about making better crypto wallets for people. It's about building the fundamental infrastructure for a future where millions of autonomous AI agents can act as independent economic players. So what does our world even look like when machines can own assets, enter into legally binding contracts, and participate directly in our economy? That is the scale of the transformation we are talking about. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. All of the examples here are just for informational purposes. Please always do your own research.